Isaiah 9. Hope in the Messiah. Nevertheless, that the time of darkness and despair will not go on forever. The land of Jeroboam and Naphtali will be humbled. But there will be a time in the future where Galilee of Gentiles, which lies along the road that runs between the Jordan and the sea, will be filled with glory. The people who walk in darkness will see a great light. For those who live in a land of deep dark, a light will shine. You will enlarge the nation of Israel. They will rejoice before you as people rejoice at the harvest and like warriors dividing the plunder. For you will break the yoke of their slavery and lift the heavy burden from their shoulders. You will break the oppressor's rod, just as you did when you destroyed the army of Midian. The boots of the warriors and the uniform blood-stained by war will be all burned. They will be fuel for the fire. For a child is born to us, a son is given to us. The government will rest on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. His government and his peace will never end. He will rule with fairness and justice from the throne of his entrusted David of all eternity. The passenger commanded of the Lord of heaven's army will make this happen. The Lord angered against Israel. The Lord has spoken out against Jacob. His judgment has fallen upon Israel, and the people of Israel and Samaria, who spoke with such pride and arrogance, will soon know it. They said, "We will replace the broken bricks of our ruins with a finished stone, and replant the felled sycamores, fig trees with cedars." But the Lord will bring raging enemy down against Israel and stir up all their foes. The Syrians from the east and the Philistines from the west will bear their fang and devour Israel. But even then, the Lord's anger will not be satisfied. His fist will still poised to strike. For after all this punishment, the people will still not repent. They will not seek the Lord of heaven's army. Therefore, in a single day, the Lord will destroy both their head and the tail, the noble palm branch and the lowly reed. The Israel the leaders of Israel are the head, and the lying prophets of the tail. For the leader of the people have misled them. They have led them down the path of destruction. That is why the Lord takes no pleasure in the young men, and shows no mercy even to the widows and orphans. For they are all weak physiologies, and they all speak foolishness. But even then the Lord's anger will not be satisfied. His fist will still poised to strike. The weakness will like a brush fire. It burns not only brief and thorns, but also sets the forest ablaze. Its burning sends up clouds of smoke. The land will be blackened by the fury of the Lord of heaven's army. The people will be filled up for the fire, and no one will spare even his own brother. They will attack their neighbor on the right, but will still be hungry. They will devour the neighbor on the left, but will not be satisfied. In the end, they will even eat their own children. Manasseh will feed on Abraham will feed on Manasseh, and both will devour Judah. And even then, the Lord's anger will not be satisfied. His feet is still poised to strike.